What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is After Sound, so come by and say hello. All right. Well, we are, at least for me, in the morning after of the Chaos Legion General Sale aftermath, and we have about a little less than 2 hours to go, about an hour and a half to go until that first 24-hour period is over for the Chaos Legion General Sale. The 24-hour period, again, is important for those who may not be familiar or who are new and just buying packs now. But the first 24 hours, whatever you buy or whatever packs you buy during that time will be eligible for all of the airdrops unlocked during this time. So we were at... What does that mean for the airdrops? Okay. So as it stands right now, we're at 6.3 million sold. I highly doubt we're going to get to 7 million to unlock yet another airdrop. So that means we are currently looking at 3 total airdrops. The 4th million airlock, 4th million unlock, 5th million, and 6th million unlock. And as you can see here, I'm going to go to the airdrop page. You see the first 3 that were here for each of the first million that were unlocked. And now we have the 4 million units sold, 5 million packs sold, 6 million packs sold. So we already know what these 2 are. These were Lyra the Dark and Eyes of the Fanged. And then number 6, we don't know the card characteristics or the stats just yet. But the name, I think, was Grum Fireblade. Sounds very much like he's going to be a fire monster. And that would be in line with us seeing a monster from all the splinters. Water, life, death, earth, and then fire. So had we unlocked the 7th, that would have been something cool that nobody had known yet or has any details to, obviously outside of the team. But for now, it looks like we're just going to get these 3 as it currently stands. Again, I'm recording this an hour and a half, less than an hour and a half before the end of the 24-hour period. So if some whale comes in and decides to buy 700,000 packs, hooray for all of us. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this now as well in terms of how many airdrops can you expect based on the number of packs you bought. For this threshold, it is going to be for 4, 5, and 6 will be included in this. It is going to be 350 packs per guaranteed BCX, right? And this is regular foil. The chances of getting a gold foil is doubled, but there's no guaranteed amount of packs that you can buy. There's no amount of packs you can buy in order to guarantee a gold foil, unlike there was with the Dr. Blight promotion in the beginning. But that was just a pre-sale. So this started at 300 packs per airdrop BCX, right? And since these 2 were together, they were both at 300. But as Matt has been saying, for every legendary, as it stands, right, for every legendary monster, it is going to increase by 25 per airdrop or per million sold. So these 2 were packaged together. So this started at 300. This should have been 325 technically, right? But because they're packaged together, we get those at 350. 300. For these next 2, they were technically going to be packaged together as well. But as we've hit the 6th million, they are all now 4, 5, and 6 going to be at that 350 range, right? 300, 325, 350. But this 350 is going to extend onwards to all of the 4, 5, and 6 airdrops. So what does that mean moving forward? That means that if the next monster is legendary, right, and emphasis on legendary, because there may be a rare summoner out there like there was Drake of Arnak for Untamed, which would be at a lower threshold because they'd want more BCX out there. But if there are legendary monsters, or if they all end up being legendary monsters, what we can expect for the next legendary monsters is not to go from 350 to 375, because that 375 should have been here, right? 350, 375, 400. It would mean that the next airdrops would require 425 for a legendary BCX. The next legendary airdrop would require 425. This is unconfirmed, but this is unconfirmed by the team, so I just want to make that very clear. It is confirmed in the sense that the only confirmation that we have is that Matt has said that it should be going up by 25 per BCX, right? But until we 25 per airdrop airdrop. Oh my goodness, airdrop unlocked. So as it stands, with the information we have, if you are planning to buy packs for a future potential unlock, 425 would be the number that I would be shooting for. That would be beyond this 2 hour, this 24-hour period though. So just something to think about. Just something to think about. It seems as though this is going to last for a little bit of time. It would be nice to see what happens after we hit the halfway point, because obviously once we hit the halfway point, it's kind of downhill from there, the snowball effect. So I know that I'll be watching this closely and planning to make a bigger buy towards the end of the, or at least once we get closer to a sellout. And I'm sure many people will be rushing in. So we might be hitting this kind of lull period right now. And after we hit the halfway point, potentially start to see it ramp up as we go along. So hopefully that gives you guys some clarity on the airdrop. I know there's a ton of people asking questions all over Discord and things like that. So just wanted to make a video to hopefully clarify it for you, given the best information that we have, right? So for the moment, I can confirm that we have unlocked 4, 5, and 6, which include Lyra, Isa, and Grum. Those should all be at 350. And what I would expect, and at least what I am planning to do next, is to be on that 425 pack interval if you're trying to guarantee a certain amount of BCX. So that's all I have for you guys. Wanted to keep this short and sweet. Hopefully it was valuable, or at least easy to understand. But by the time this goes up, you should have at least a little bit over an hour to grab your packs before this 24-hour period ends. And more so importantly, I wasn't trying to make this with a buy now before the end of this, but looking forward, what can we expect once we hit that 7 million threshold, right? So even if you don't get in within this first 24-hour period and you start planning ahead, what are the numbers that you can look to start buying to guarantee for these 7 through 14 airdrops? All right, have a great rest of your day. I will catch you all very, very soon, and I'll talk to you later. See you around the game.